Hello and welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories. Let's take a look at Turing. It's Turing, your borrowed companion, ROM/investigation buddy.
Hi.
Hello. We could... Well, let's not touch.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn.
Okay.
It'll really pull the whole room together.
Yep.
You know, once we get the sink fixed.
What happens if we touch Turing?
Aw, thanks for the hug.
Oh, okay. According to Turing, this door is only a rip-off of the security gate. Yep. Doors are a good thing to know about. You're planning on breaking entry? Well, not so much the breaking, thankfully. And again, poor Lappy. Yeah, let's boot it up. It's useless after whatever Turing did to it. Your once trusty machine has been downgraded to paperweight status. Most days, Lappy is the only conversation partner you have. On the bright side, your face reflecting the screen resembles a human. Running water just might make it worse. How many times was a repair request made? 4? 5? And no one really cares if the rent is late. Yeah. Did it just try to talk back?
Ready to head out?
I think so. Yeah, let's head out. Stardust Club. Let's go.
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
Yeah. 2062 Ziz CR4 Coup. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car. Almost looks meticulous handcrafted, until you notice the exact same one as the one in front of the front door. Yeah, it's signed for Stardust. What a fancy neon script. If I touch it, don't take that down. It's the holidays. These planters are completely self-contained. Bacteria live in the base. They take in oxygen and release CO2 while keeping the soil rich by breaking down decaying materials shed by the plant. Interesting. Can I poke it? You tap on the glass. The plant doesn't seem to notice.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
Huh. It's open. Sign is on 24/7. Maybe someday when you have your own nightclub, you can get your own open side switched on and off. But until then, this just isn't yours. I guess so. Let's talk to the bouncer.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you. You can give him a hug. It sounds like he needs it. You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare. Yeah.
Hold up there. Got ID?
Oh.
All right. Looks good to me. Welcome to Stardust.
Okay.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
This is my first time, but I don't think it'll be my last.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system.
I see.
Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal.
Right.
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Well, we're here at the bar. So let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
It's a chair. Poster for the band Zazen, one of the more popular live acts here in the city. And if I use this, those damn headphones. It's a free song preview attached to poster. Don't listen too long though. Posters like this charge your Lips Pay account automatically if you listen past 30 seconds. Totally not crooked. Yeah, oh, that sounds pretty nasty. Scrap Brain, new single by Zazen, sponsored by Arena Box. Poster for the ad, the new art exhibit at the new drive in the Fillmore district. You can use it. Cover the face with your hand, but when you pull away, it's still there. Flyer for Zone 3, new arcade that opens on Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
Yeah. I have somewhere fun to explore after adventuring. Can I use my headphones on it? You touch poster and add plays for Zone 3. Come down to Japantown and experience all your favorite retro classics. Only at Zone 3. Grand opening on Christmas Day. Japantown, really? I mean, I guess, but... Red World, abstract indie flick preparing at the Castro Theater. Oh. Well, I'm glad independent films have come back. Would be nice around this time, but we can't have nice things. Can I listen to the trailer? Film trailer says play, but it's designed more like a commercial advertisement. Too consumerist. Uh-huh. Take a look at the bartender. Gruff-looking man holds down the bar. Seems friendly enough, given his size. I'm not gonna touch someone I just met, but let's prove that we are of age.
You look great in this picture. What happened? Just kidding.
Thank you. Hi.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Let's not sound like we're a mooch, and let's get on the good side. I'll take a drink, please.
What are you having?
TMF, core appeal, ingredients and ratios. Sober chauffeur, I think that would probably be useful for this hour in the morning. Spicy gentleman, whiskey. I don't know. Air drink, sickly size, 7 minutes. Goodness, there's a lot here. Scotch chop and roll, beer, sour drinking game. Wolf bite shot, subtle bit. Okay. Sober chauffeur.
So many drinks these days.
Yeah.
Remind me, what's in that?
Drinktionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Ginger ale, lemonade, and iced tea.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Sober chauffeur is served.
Now, what is it you need to know?
Well, let's not hit on the bartender. I'm meeting a Tomcat. You know where they are?
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to.
Okay.
I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Right. I'm looking for, Weber. You know him?
Hayden, scientist guy, does some kind of computer research at Parallax.
Yep.
Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight.
Right.
Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure.
Right.
I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
And what about yourself?
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid.
Huh.
I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that.
Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
Not rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash, but they say Stardust is forever.
That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing.
Ah.
But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole.
That's good.
We got some regulars around, they started bringing in enough new folks and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
Nice. What'd you do before?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work.
I see.
Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. Wanted something regular, peaceful.
Makes sense.
I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger.
Oh, that's nice. But yeah, let's leave him to his work. Rad dancer, question mark. Arcade punk. Mega Phobator. It's an arcade cabinet. Mega Phobator. Only the most ghost shooting is ghoul blasting and fun you'll have this side of the bay. Let's scan our ID. Play Mega Phobator. Yep, the gameplay is just like Snatcher. A lot easier with a mouse.
Hooray! You survived! Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Look at the punk. Punk doesn't look too into what they're playing. Alright, maybe we can say hi. Hey, checked out Mega Phobator. Heard the machine was donating to Stardust recently. It's been having problems since it got here. Hey, something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss. You know? Interesting. Made the table a little touchscreen so you can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh. That makes sense. You look really hyped. Hi. Alright, let's dancing. Heck yeah, let's dance it. Yay, let's dance the city over here. Dr. Rat Dancer. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anyone named Tomcat. Nah, sorry. Never heard of him. Should check out the arcade. Okay. Woman stands at the drink table, quietly people watching. I should have just thrown my ID card everywhere. I'm not gonna touch a random person, but I can say hi.
Yes, can I help you?
I'm looking for someone named Tomcat. You know where they are?
Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped.
I see.
So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to kitty cruising. And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt.
Right. Wasn't going to.
Me either. I don't do genotypicals.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know where Tomcat is, so look for them elsewhere.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Understood. Let Tomcat know we're looking if you see him.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Right.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, hi. You Tomcat?
Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Right. Sorry
I
about
do
that.
my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
No.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. Found a note saying he was going to meet with you.
Hayden's missing.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to sour my night.
Sorry about that.
I already saw you got as little wrong with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I see.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
Welcome to humanity.
Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league.
I see.
Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
How do you know Hayden?
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips.
Your blackout.
It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy.
Uh-huh.
I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
I see. What was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about.
My computer runs on Lips OS. Didn't know ROMs did too.
Ooh, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is.
I see.
It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Huh. Can you explain it to me like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user hasn't tagged as private.
Interesting.
It's handy in dense population areas like NeoSF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connected to regular old pipes. Yeah.
You know why he may have gone missing?
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, whew, that might have changed things.
Yeah.
It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence.
True.
I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, sure. You might have even heard of me in the news way back when.
Oh.
About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers.
Oh.
Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
I see. So that's the blackout you were talking about. So why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
Okay. So which one is it? Kid genius or malicious criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in.
I see.
I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth. And now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
Are you from the South?
Probably North Carolina, dog.
Okay.
Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Oh, wow. So, why was the other lady giving me a hard time?
Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none.
Alright.
She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us.
I see.
She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks.
I bet.
Because, well...
Because people are assholes.
Whew, they are. Especially the hybrids, though I think it's more the way they look than the way they act.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places.
I see.
She does owe me a favor, or three. But I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear?
Right. So, how do we find it?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place.
True.
I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me?
Alright.
We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find.
Yep.
The data cache would be the best place to start.
Alright. I'll come back when I have the cash.
Good luck. Turin, you keep out of trouble.
Okay. This is buried between the arcade and the VIP section, apparently being isolated far from the bar. Dance floor and video games make you important somehow. Oh, and you're playing Polybus. Yeah, we'll just head out. You had to leave your drink behind. That makes sense. Head back to Hayden's apartment.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation.
Okay.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Yeah, that's my friend's place. Everything okay?
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations.
Right.
If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen.
I really need to get in there.
That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at Level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate.
Right.
I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving.
Yeah.
Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control.
Yep.
I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
Well, apparently I have a contact inside the Neo SFPD.
Who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Lexi, kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister. I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence.
Yeah.
It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
I kind of prefer keeping low.
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
Detective Rivers. Thank you. That would be Detective Rivers' turn.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
She might prefer that. If you want to keep all your teeth, yeah.
I don't even have any teeth. I mean, done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we?
No.
Now lead the way.
Police station added to city map. There's Stardust, there's home, Hayden's apartment, and the police station. You know, San Francisco police station for the Richmond district. It has all the charm of, well, any other police department. Crime status screen. It's a map showing police activity in Neo San Francisco. Sync up the headphones and the police scanner begins to broadcast in your ear. Dispatch, we have a bunch of drunk rowdy teens down by the railways at Dolores Park, requesting additional units. Map has enough fingerprints as it is. This screen doesn't have a speech recognition module. And Ed 64 police unit attends front desk. Well, at least it's not an Ed 209. Also, Station has seen better days. All feels fragile. Maybe someone punched or kicked these dents in. Well, let's say hi.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Hey.
How may I be of assistance today?
Looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's me.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers.
Right.
Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way.
Oh.
You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Right.
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with?
French department's being cordoned off. Can you tell me why?
I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge.
Right.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, tell me anything newsworthy?
I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there.
I see.
Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article.
Maybe.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nah, I'm good.
Have a good day, citizen.
This old looking desk has a ton of paperwork on it. Work is really piling up over there. Whose unfortunate job it is to organize all of that. I'm not gonna use a random desk. I'm send my ID card. Got to show your ID to the police, Rob. It knows you are via facial scan. Ugh. Golden Gate Park. A water ROM. Public Park ROM. Rows designated to offer water and directions to tourists. Also takes donations. You can say hi.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Sure, I'll take some water.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go.
Water added to items.
Water levels, okay. Would you care to donate some credits to the...
Raw recycling for a Greater Earth Foundation.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's playground.
I see. Looks like he's taking a photo of his ROM. How we doing? Hey, could you take a photo of me and my adorably precious ROM? Thanks. Interesting.
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
Wouldn't hurt to try. Take you shopping sometime.
I'd really love that. Maybe it would look better in orange, or a green, perhaps a mauve.
Well, I suppose we can see. Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing. Yeah. Small snack stand is in the middle of the park. Coffee there is actually really great. I spend credits on great inexpensive coffee when there's a park ROM giving out free water. That would be Lexi, that would be a ROM. A broken, beat-up froyo stand. You read about it in the newspaper. True. I can say hi to it. Froyo stand wasn't activated by voice. Very distraught owner of a very destroyed froyo stand. Pump controls flows water to the park ROM. It's currently on a pump and straw. I see.
If you want water, I'm sure that public park ROM we saw on our way in can help.
I suppose so. One of the NSFPD's finest ROMs, sight onto the park.
This is the Sharon Art Studio, established in 1968. It is Neo SF's largest public art studio with classes and workshops for all ages.
I see.
Eucalyptus globulus, the Tasmanian blue gum.
Huh. Know a lot about plants, huh?
It's one of my favorite trees. The clean lines of the leaves and mottled patterns of the bark are interesting.
Yeah, although eucalyptus is very poisonous. Also not native to the area. It's Australian.
Quite fun to paint, and it's a rather useful tree too.
Oh?
The oil in its leaves can be used as a medical antiseptic or analgesic, boiled into tea, or used as flavoring in foods.
Yeah, as long as you got the mixture right.
Even used as a fragrance for soaps.
Yeah?
Many of the trees in this park are excellent specimens of the species. It's one of the only topics I've permanently committed to my personal memory.
Right. How you paint an abstract art?
Oh, I do. However, I originally started by painting landscapes. My interest in the arts began through Bob Ross's work, and he focused on landscapes.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't until recently that I moved on to other forms of composition.
Really, Bob Ross?
Yes, have you heard of him?
Oh, yeah.
During my initial stages of mental growth, Hayden limited my media access to mostly only educational programs.
That makes sense.
I had almost a century of public access television to review, and I stumbled upon Mr. Ross's excellent show, The Joy of Painting. He used an easy-to-learn wet-on-wet oil painting technique, and I started to paint along with the episodes.
I see.
I also find his philosophical views compelling. He often used anecdotal stories from his life to illustrate his opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the man quite deeply. I've committed all 403 episodes of the series to my personal memory.
I see. Your personal memory.
Ah, yes. I don't actually store most information on my local memory. It's actually rather limited, and I have to be a bit choosy about what I keep.
Makes sense.
So most of the information I utilize, I just pull off the mesh net when needed.
Yep.
It's like relearning things over and over again. I'm sure you would find it tedious, but I enjoy making sure my reference tables are up to date in my spare clock cycles.
Makes sense.
I mostly store things locally if they are of some critical importance to me, like information pertaining to personal memories or knowledge that would be helpful if I found myself disconnected from the net.
Mm-hmm. And eucalyptus trees made the cut.
Well, as I said, I keep things pertaining to my personal memory.
Yep.
It may seem insignificant, but without the information about Eucalyptus globulus, I'd lack critical details about my painting history and the local area, both of which I find important to my emotional development. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know what's important and what isn't, but I fear losing parts of myself.
I see.
So, Eucalyptus globulus stays.
You're cute.
Of course I'm cute. The basic ROM form factor is designed to place us firmly outside of the uncanny valley. I can't imagine adoption rates for the technology would have been very high otherwise.
Thank you for the information, Turing.
Of course. Enough about the happy little trees. You'll have to excuse me for chattering on like that.
It's alright.
We'll have plenty of time to discuss things once we found Hayden.
Right. Well, let's talk to the Froyo stand owner. Doesn't look like he's had the best of days. Nope.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
True. That's Detective Lexi Rivers. Met her through your sister a while back. You Haven't seen her in some time until today. I guess we can say hi.
Hey there. Long time.
Yeah.
Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked froyo stand.
I can imagine.
By the way, how's your sister doing?
Oh, she's alright. What's the froyo stand?
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
I see.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a froyo stand has to do with it.
Yep. Oh.
I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism.
Probably.
But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
Uh-huh.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
What's their problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick.
Why'd you move?
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases.
Uh-huh.
Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
I see.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. Hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on?
Yeah. Old friend of mine, Hayden's gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence.
Yep.
Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation.
Good.
I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
Thanks. That's nice, but we'll need your help in a different kind of way.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh?
Yep.
I'll see what's going on in the department.
Right.
I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously.
Thank you.
They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
All right. Could you just radio the guard ROM to let us in?
No way, not gonna happen.
Right. Sorry about that.
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not.
Right.
At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
Hayden might not have that long. Can't wait a day.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience.
All right. Yeah, I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been there.
Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just let it go.
Alright.
I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. I have to handle this.
We'll have a better shot at this. We work at it from both ends.
No. I'm sorry, but we're not going to do it that way. I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Alright, I hear you.
You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not going to send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend. Now let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you about the case later, alright?
Well, that didn't go how I'd hoped, but maybe it isn't a total loss. I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
Oh? Good to hear. What is it?
I'll need to get my hands on Detective Rivers' police identification badge. I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its near-field data. We can't risk being too obvious. I'm sure you can come up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you.
Okay. Great.
Toppings everywhere. The humanity of it.
Looks bad, still firmly in place in her jacket pocket. Hey, guess we can give a pat on the back? Probably not a good idea to push Lexi around. We could swap IDs.
I know who you are. Huh. I didn't think anyone actually bought this brand.
Love a niche sound, floated sense. Headphones relay or something else. Sorry, no samples. Can't get Froyo today. Oh, your seal was destroyed. Eclipse Globulus, huh? Try calling some birds. Just fly away. Bye-bye, birdie. Give you your water back.
I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Sure, I'll take some water.
Oh, you already seem to have a full glass of cool, refreshing water. I'll just wait here for you to finish it.
Some people see the glass half empty, some see the glass half full. Alfie sees yours as completely full.
Hello, I'm Alfie,
No, it's alright.
Alright.
Use?
Hello, I'm Alfie, Alright, please have a nice day.
You deactivate the pump, stopping the water flow. You'll drink the water. That hit the spot. You drank your water.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
Sure, I'll take some water.
Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay.
Oh. Looks like Alfie knocks Lexi's ID card out of her pocket.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
Okay, so now what?
Let me keep that under my...
Hey! What the hell are you doing with my ID?
I was picking it up for you.
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Huh. Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart. It headed off in that direction.
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case. Hey you, Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
And you two. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean. I'll be in touch.
As I was saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I am more than just a walking search engine, you know.
Right.
Dramatics aside, we should return to Hayden's apartment.
So, they're like, you can actually do things multiple ways. You could, you know, smooth talk your way into getting access in here, but yeah, I guess I've been a little naughtier. How we doing?
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations.
Right.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Of course, Detective Rivers. Good luck with your investigation.
So, are you impressed yet? Have I proven my usefulness?
You don't need to prove anything to me, but good job, Turing.
Thank you. At times, I feel my inexperience may be holding us back, but I will continue to do my best to assist you. I just wish Hayden had given me more practical training to deal with this kind of situation. Or even just being out and about in general. It can be a bit overwhelming at times.
Yep. How did that work with just Lexi's voice anyway? Can't that police bot see us?
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 6300 Mark B.
I
They're
see.
antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum. Their optics are a paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses. I also transmitted the credentials we got from Detective Rivers' badge earlier. I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law. Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough of that. Let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat.
Okay. Well, let's go in.
What?
Oh!
Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Those tag look like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the Human Revolution want with Hayden?
Look at yourself.
Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, Turing. We'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
No problem.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess. We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
It's alright. Man, it's changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augments has, in the human revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species. Yeah. Tech scum.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Alright. View is marred by graffiti and splintered glass. Desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint. ROM piece has been embedded in a high-res screen.
I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
Maybe.
The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken.
Yeah.
I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Well, since we were already here and everything was fine, and that was after Hayden was gone, this might be framing.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer.
Yeah, it's not as good as the original Deus Ex, but it's okay. Oh, wait.
The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized.
Yeah?
Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Hey! What's wrong? No!
Uh-oh. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Chapter 2. Well, fun. Chinatown Hospital. Hi.
Thank goodness you're finally awake. I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized.
Okay.
I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah, hi, Em. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Whoever ambushed us clearly wasn't interested in causing either of us serious harm. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance.
I see.
When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily.
Interesting.
Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well.
Right.
Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
Why they attack us and just leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high.
But wouldn't they just take you then?
Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
Exactly. Who do you think did this?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research.
Yep.
Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
More than likely. They want you to lead them to the rest of Hayden's research.
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens.
Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted.
Alright.
They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment.
Yep.
My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there. Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Oh, thanks.
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
Yep.
Here are those headphones you reviewed. I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Thanks.
And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken. Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Yep. Maybe we should just throw the glass away.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
Broken glass removed from items.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Okay.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Yes. But that's gonna be for next time. Underneath LP2. When we come back, I guess we'll see who's that person behind the curtain. Words. Have a good one, folks.